All right. Hi. Hope you all doing well. Um, you lower just a little bit, maybe a bit more. All right. Hi. I hope you all doing well. Welcome to Backlog Benchmark 27 now. Yeah, I think it says 27 here. Um, damn. Today we're doing 5 game, as always. What we're doing here on the show is 5 games. We try to figure out what they are. Are they any good? And like most specifically, like what are they? You know, are they like a Metroidvania, some sort of like city builder, sports games? We close a few things here. Um, so right now we have this lineup. We have Monster Truck Championship. I'm assuming it's going to be a racing game, but also we're going to break stuff because it's Bigfoot, I think. Hollow Knight. Who doesn't know what Hollow Knight is? I actually played it myself a little bit in the past, but I didn't get hooked. I don't know why, I just didn't get into it. And we're gonna give it a second chance here. We're gonna cover the game because it's on Luna. Luna has currently 30 games. Um, we're already halfway through the month. I don't know if we're gonna cover them all because we keep trying to cover all the games at the same time. I kind of want to maybe this week, next week, at some point, try to focus a little bit more on Luna, try to get through all the game, do like an episode where we do all the Fortnite stuff. 5 Fortnites in one episode. That should be weird. Maybe it's gonna go super fast because maybe it's just there's 5 launchers, but it's just the same thing. I don't know. Why is there 5 launchers? We're gonna find out. Um, Because I haven't played Fortnite also in a long time, and I have probably a lot to say about that too. Um, but we already made one episode. We covered Metro, Dead Stranding. We did the Smurf cart, which was excellent, which I beat, and I just think I should have played at least another cup since then. I just realized, oh yeah, right, I had this game. All this time I could have done some racing. Um, yeah, I played it, loved it, great game. Um, there was Oh, right. There's a rotation that occurs since then, I think. So I think some games are okay. Death Stranding, Metro, the Smurf cart. There was 2 more. There was like the worm golf, and the neural deck. I think it was, yeah. Yeah, because we had a first selection, we had to readjust and change the selection. But yeah, that was the selection we did last time. This time we're doing those 5. I have a little bit of idea of like so like this one might be a first person shooter, Metroidvania, racing. I think this is a point and click, and this could be some sort of Mario 64 type of deal. We'll see. But yeah, we're gonna just take the time that we need, and we're gonna get through them and figure out what they are, try to give them a rating, and you know, figure out what's worth playing. So, without further ado, I think we should jump into one. I feel like this one's gonna go fast in the sense that it's a first-person shooter, right? Right? Should be pretty straightforward. Let's mute this. Limited keyboard support. I hope it doesn't work with keyboard. I would like to play with controller. I know, I'm an old man. My wrists are dying. I prefer. Interesting. I prefer controllers whenever I can switch from keyboard and mouse to a controller. It's helps my wrist a lot. All right, so I'm expecting some sort of Doom or Quake Most likely a very violent game. Okay, can I not see the cursor? Thank you. Foothills. Intruder mode. Toggle whether or not to begin each new level with cycle only. Oh, so like basically it could kind of reset your inventory for each level, I guess. You go back to just using a cycle. I'm like, fuck no. Intended for player of any weight. Okay. Easy difficulty. Slow enemy and projectile with minimum damage. But why is this one accessible? Intended for players of any skill level. Why does this come before easy then? I'm not sure I understand. Easy difficulty, slow enemy, projectiles with minimal damage. I can take it. Minimum difficulty. Recommend for a first playthrough. Well, let's go. The enemies are fast and deadly, and ammo is less effective. Recommended for Twitch shooter veteran. If you spend your life on Twitch and that's you're making a living out of playing games, maybe this level is for you. For masochists only. Enemies are ruthless and their attack kill in one hit. Well, I'm gonna go with this one. So it's a bit loud. New Blood present a game by David something. I think I have that on Steam. Or if I don't have this on Steam, I have like it on my wish list. So that's the tutorial. They're like, if you cannot survive this, you're not. This game is not for you. I wonder what that is. Flashlight. There was probably a way to lift the box, but I screwed up. Okay, interesting. There's gonna be some puzzle at some point, I'm guessing. I need a weapon because this is it's gonna be better, I guess. This is definitely like Doom, but at the same time, since we have 3D, I guess it's more like Quake, right? And I'm expecting if there's like grenades and stuff, and the grenades ricochet and stuff, it's gonna be like Quake technology more than Doom. And also we have a jump, so definitely not Doom. At least not the old Doom. It's jam, but it looks rotten. Interesting. Oh, this game is cool. Wait. Um, I don't want to waste my sleep. What do you mean, sleep? Whoa. Whatever weapon, they take a lot of ammo. Something below is calling us. Why is there like a fly in my... I hate I hate insects in my room. I'm very territorial. Like, get fucked, insect. You don't belong here. Alright, so the average dude in this game is a guy with a chainsaw. And then you have some sort of mage that shoot fireballs at you. It's a good start. It's a good start. I don't know what you think, guys, but I like it. And I think it's a first-person shooter. We could probably stop playing already, but I think all the games today, we already know what they are in terms of types of game. The question is, are they good? And I would say, yeah. Yeah, this is good. I would vouch for this being pretty good. So we're not gonna spend like, you know, an hour on this, but we're gonna play just a little bit more. Because it's truly enjoyable. And we want to showcase the game a little bit too at this point. At this point, we're just showcasing the game, guys. This is Dusk. I was like, what's the name already? There's a few games that kind of looks the same. I was like, wait, which one is this one? But man, I'm having a blast right now. The game looks amazing. The retro feel is on point. It's absolutely perfect. I don't know if I have that much range with the shotgun. Oh yeah, I think the headshot works. Can we go up there? I don't know if my flashlight has like a battery, but I'll close it. It's very satisfying also to shoot them in the head, gotta say. Mm. What happened? Like, did he cut my legs? Did he just like cut my legs? What happened? I don't get it. Is there like a button and I press the button and I just don't know? Oh. Oh. Ooh. Oh, this game is fun. I'm gonna have fun with this shit, bro. Hell yeah. Alright, what's next now? So, first impression so far, 5 out of 5. It does exactly what it says on the box. It's a very, very awesome, visceral, first-person, you know, shooter, like retro-like, retro feel, everything. It's, oh, it's so good. Yeah, I could play this for the rest of the day easy. Oh yeah, they want to teach you that you can slide. But that's how you end the level, by sliding. Nice. I can take it. Alright. Can use the crossbow to fly if you're clever. Really? Sounds pretty cool. Like I said, it sounds like it's kind of like Quake, and one day I will have to give Quake its due and try to play the whole damn game. I might have played one playthrough of Quake on N64 once, and maybe I only finished like the first episode because I think it was like episodic, like Doom. And I don't know if I finished all 3 episodes or just the first one. But I feel like I've never played it. And I sure haven't played the other Quake game that came afterwards. All that to say, I need to play some Quake at some point, because the engine was really ahead of its time. And it's a beloved game, you know, it's like kind of like a legendary type of thing at this point. Okay, I don't know if it's the... because I have a pickup or something. What the hell? That makes me shoot faster. I'm guessing. Yeah, it was the pickup. Okay, I gotta say, I love everything about this game. This game is absolutely fabulous. Whether you're into retro first-person shooter or just first-person shooter, I think it feels like a modern game. I'm playing on a controller right now, and it feels awesome. Yeah, yeah. 10 out of 10. In my rating system, 5 out of 5. I need to force myself to stop right now because I don't want to spend too much time on it. But I'm like, maybe if I go fast, I can finish this level, right? Should be a small level. The first level was really small, right? Do we have to go in or... Whoa! Okay, I'm gonna... Whoa! Is there like I thought there was like an entrance there for a second. Also, my health is freaking low. Okay, I swear I finished the level and we're gonna check the other games. This is awesome. Are we supposed to put this like that? Probably not. I don't know what's hitting me. Something is hitting me. What the fuck? What the fuck happened? Okay, that was somehow a jump. And we're here for that. No, we're not here for that. It's just a reward. Random thing to pick up. So why were he... Whoa! Wait a second, I have 2 shotguns? Now you make me feel like I'm playing GoldenEye. Oh man, this is like GoldenEye again, all over again. 2 shotgun, 2 everything. My man, whoever made that game. Okay. Oh, there's even coins here. Okay. Can we like save at any given moment? We can. All right. Well, on that note, my allergy are starting already. That's not possible. I don't believe this. Give me a second. So the other day I was making the theory that maybe it's a matter of like the whatever time of day that my nose start acting up like that and being itchy, and because of the pollen. But I'm thinking maybe it's because whenever I start streaming, I talk a lot. That's it. I talk a lot, so because I talk a lot, I breathe in, breathe out. The pollen gets in. Something at some point because I talk, my nose start itching, and it's just it. Because when I'm alone, I talk to myself, but mostly in my head. I don't really talk to myself aloud that much. Maybe when I get older, like my father, I'll do that more often, speaking to myself out loud. But you know, for now, all right. It's asking me what did I thought. No issue. It was excellent. It was excellent. Why don't you pay now? Fuck off. Um, where's the this this here? Let's put it in the same. There you go. So that fly wants to die. I look. I don't like you in here, but if you fly in my face, I'll catch you. Right now I'm pretty slow because I know what time it is, but I feel like I just woke up still. Um, Monster truck. We did dusk. We did dusk first here. So dusk. Let's put a line, a gray line on top like that. Boom, there it is. The date today. 15th. Need to add the line again. Come on now. All right. So now those games today will be played briefly, all of them. So they're no longer in my backlog. I need to remove the line here. There we go. And the first one we played, Dusk, definitely is balanced, right? Because there's difficulty. I almost want to say it's kind of like challenging slash hardcore, whatever which difficulty you pick. But I'm assuming if you pick like this, the first two, the one that was like easy and the one that was like accessible or something, maybe accessible is like you don't even need skills here, you know? I'm kind of curious to see how easy it could get. But yeah, it's meant to be a Doom game, so I have a little bit of challenge. Most games should have controller support because Luna is a cloud gaming thing, and like Stadia, I'm assuming that they have for every game they kind of require controller support as part of their certification testing. At least I remember that was one of ours, because the platform themselves, cloud, is meant that you can play on your I'm playing on my computer, right? I'm playing on my desktop. But if I want, I can, while I play, I could pick up my phone and just switch to my phone or switch to my TV or switch to any screen that has access to Luna. So, hey, what's up, Billy? Hope you're doing well, man. How's it going? All right. So, you're gonna leave me a lurk. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Um, but yeah, man, cloud gaming. Most likely, all of games today will have controller support because of that. Because if you play on your phone, you want to have like the little kind of clamps that you can put your phone in, and you can actually play like if it was some sort of weird console on top of your controller. So and also like how are you going to play on your TV and stuff, right? So you need a controller. Um, in terms of what it was, we expected it to be a first-person shooter, Doom. It was definitely a first-person type of Doom. Um, Objectively speaking, I think it's 5 out of 5. It's like no question. That game was absolutely fabulous. Every metric you can think of, it hits on the nail. The game was beautiful, amazing. I think we're gonna have a high quality. I think today might be like yesterday, especially if I do a second episode tonight, which I might not. But if I do a second episode tonight, it's gonna be a bunch of kind of weird stuff like we did yesterday when we did what is it called? Itch.io. So same as Itch.io, Humble Bundle. It's gonna be the first episode we ever do like Humble Bundle exclusive, so to speak. All of those games I don't have on Steam or other platform, at least most likely, because they are Humble type of things, like they are released by Humble, the company Humble, or an affiliate or something like that, and they're like basically almost, I'm pretty sure only accessible through Humble. So we're gonna have that. So I'm expecting maybe we're gonna have some sort of garbage tonight, like we did yesterday. But today, without having like 5 games that will be 5 out of 5, I'm expecting some good shit. Speaking of good shit, might just go ahead and do another one real quickly. That's gonna feel more like a review, like me showcasing the game rather than me discovering what it is, because I played it once, like a long time ago. I didn't like it. I don't know why. Some people do. Uh, Remain in queue. I don't want to subscribe. Put me in queue. What do you mean I'm in queue? There's that many people waiting to play the game or waiting to play on Luna? Come on. Maybe to sell me the service, they're gonna increase the time, the waiting time, each time I launch a new game, just to tell me, incentivize me, being like, come on, bro. If you paid, you would have instant access to your game when you click on the button. You wouldn't be put in a queue, bro. Come on. You want this. All right. So, Hollow Knight, what is it? Is it good? Metroidvania, the game has been praised over and over again. It's been speedrun. There's a sequel in the work already released. There's multiple version of it. This is actually an improved version of the game. And you can see here 1.5.92 blah blah blah. Yeah. So is it good? Yeah. Am I gonna like it this time? I don't have much hope. What is this? Scale? No, my screen is perfect. I would like to keep it that way. Adjust brightness level. Well, maybe I'll leave it the way it was. I think it was fine. Otherwise, it's just too dark for no reason. It's already dark, so. It's already lacking color a lot, so you know, if you have some brightness, give me some brightness, bro. Okay. Some sort of scarabee, and there's like three things with symbols, whatever. We need to gather, maybe something. I remember I was really angry that there was no map, and then I realized at some point that there was a map. You just needed to buy the map and stuff, and I was really not into it at first. But nowadays, I think I would find it like a cool feature. And also, I think the game is a bit more like Dark Soul, like they have integrated like Dark Soul element, I think, in it or something. And I think that's also a thing that might have like rebuked me at the time. I don't know. I just I feel like it was the I think it was the same effect as Undertale. Everybody was pushing me to play this. Everybody was telling me how great the game was. So when I played it, I was like, that's it. I don't know. There was something about it that was like, or maybe because it was so popular, you know, I don't know. I like, I feel like I like everything, but I usually like stuff that most people don't like. So when it's too popular, sometimes it just like, it's just not my shit. Like for instance, I never watch, what is it called? Game of Thrones. I couldn't fucking care less. I've never watched an episode. I don't want to watch one. I don't care. I have zero interest for it. But it's like the most popular shit, right? So you're supposed to like it. You're supposed to, you know, at least try, right? No. I'll tell you this right away, right now. I like it more than the first time, even though I've playing it for 2 minutes. The the gameplay feels good, even though like right now I'm shit at platforming. I can see where they're going with the platforming. Well, I'm not sure actually. Maybe it does suck. It's gonna get some getting used to. I guess it's very precise. Inspect. These beams. Oh, so it's like talking to me, I guess. Higher beings. These words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you among us. Focus your soul, and you shall achieve feats of which others can only dream. Select soul by striking. Collect soul by striking enemies. Once enough soul is collected, hold B to focus soul and heal. All right, I remember that. But I didn't need to heal right now, so I just wasted it. All right, combat feels good. Jumping feels awful though. I don't know what it is. Maybe if I play with a D-pad, it's gonna be better. You should play with a D-pad. It's a retro game. I like playing my joystick, okay? It's still ass. The jumping is ass. Oh, it's probably too late. I probably don't have it. It's like 24 hours, right? Or something. I'm not even gonna check. I took the, I was watching Sunseto. He had the Sega letters, and I took like A and S to like be able to write ass. Anyway, but I didn't really use that. I should have just subscribed. That would have been smart. Whoa. We got. On s'est fait avoir. My god, I'm bad at this. The game is like, could you stop jumping in the spikes? What the fuck? It's like a stalagmite? No, stalactite. Yeah, a stalactite that fell on me. Stalagmite are the one that goes up, right? Alright, this is satisfying. I have no idea what I just did, but I have more health, I guess. Temporarily, I'm imagining, like the last, they're like... It's a bit like Binding of Isaac. Binding of Isaac, sometimes you have more health point than your health point, but you can never go back to that amount of health points because they were just like temporary. This is kind of cool though, the fact that you can like break everything like that. Ah, what the fuck? Okay, and we cannot jump up because maybe we will get double jump later, but we don't have double jump right now. Okay, so we managed to get on the other side. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Beyond this point, you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across this threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the eternal kingdom, Hollow Nest. So, I don't know if it was the jumping, but jumping is not great. I don't know why. I'm not a fan. Maybe, you know, if I played more, I would be like, this has the best jumping mechanic of all freaking time. Right now it feels bad. I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's fallen quite, you see. The other residents, they've all disappeared, headed down that well, one by one, into the caverns below. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into the steppes. Wealth, glory, enlightenment, that darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Watch watch out. It's a sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. Rest? Okay, but like resting deleted the stupid. Not a fan of that. For all your mapping supplies, we will be opening soon. Mapping supplies, so right. we cannot have a map because the map is not open even. Like, you cannot even buy, even if you had like the currency for it, you cannot. Forgotten Crossroads. Alright, so now I remember that you go around in circle for a long time until you fight a boss or some shit. And then you can come back to the town and then you can buy a map maker or whatnot and then try to go explore more, but I don't know. I was like, I don't want to do all the exploring I already did. Like, why can't I have the map from the start? I don't know, I felt a bunch of complaints the first time around I played. And I could, you know, I don't know if it, like, subconsciously that I didn't want to get into the game or what. I gotta say, the game is great. I still don't feel any appeal to it. I just, for some reason, it doesn't stuck with me. The fighting feels not bad, but there's something about how you change direction and how the jumping just feels off. I can't explain it. Like, you would have to play the game. If you've never played a game, you would have to play the game to figure out why changing direction midair just feels weird and out of control. There's just something about it. It's like you're committing to a direction, and in Mario, when you decide to change direction, you're kind of taking control onto your direction, so to speak. And in this, it's like when you try to change direction, you were committing to a direction, and now you're just committing to the other direction, and it's just fucking you up. There's no like neutral in between the two, if that makes any sense. If that makes the jump feels kind of off. It's just, I don't know, it's weird. It's just weird. I'm not used to it. And I feel like it might be like Undertale. This game is just not for me. Like, even if I try to force myself to like it, Dark Soul is the same. I tried to play Dark Soul several times, like 3 or 4 times. I don't even know how many times I installed a game, tried a game, beat the first boss or whatever, and I thought it was cool, and I wanted to play more, but for some reason I just stopped. And I just fell off. And I think this game is going to do the exact same. Like, right now, I'm like, oh, it's kind of cool. Like, I can recognize it's a quality game. But I don't like it. I cannot explain why in words, and I just don't like it. The best explanation I can give is like, imagine if everybody likes that girl, is like, oh, that girl is the most beautiful girl in town, and because everybody likes that girl and thinks that that girl is the most beautiful girl in town, I don't think she's the most beautiful. I'm not interested by her. She's the last girl I would ever get interested by. And it feels like it's the same kind of weird mental mechanical mechanism that affects me with this game, where everybody likes Hollow Knight except me. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe it's because everybody likes it. It's just me being weird and retarded or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, this is Hollow Knight. It's a Metroidvania. And I, Uxney, don't like it. Alright. Is there like, do I need to save? I don't give a... Yeah, I don't give a shit. Fuck this game. Sorry. It's like Undertale. It's not for me. It's for you. Okay? It's for everyone else. But me. Maybe one day I'll hear the call of Hollow Knight, and it's gonna be like, come and play me, old man. And I'll be like, no, you're the old man. Fuck you. I don't know. It's just, it's not for me. I'm sorry, guys. Not my jam. But I can recognize the quality, right? So when it comes to rating here, even though I don't like it, okay, personally, personally, I'll give it a 3 because 3 is like I have to recognize it's a good game. But I personally, me, do not like it. Fuck this game. I'll give it a 5, okay? Everybody likes it. This is the Voidheart edition. Must be good. And I can recognize the game has like good visual, good sound, everything. I don't like the controls, but I think this is just me being picky. I think I could get used to it if I played more. Um, yeah, that's about it. That's my experience with Hollow Knight. I guess you learned something about me today. I'm not a fan of Hollow Knight. And I tried, okay? This is my second, if not third time trying the game. I would say third time because... Okay, wait a second. Do I have it on Steam? Most likely. Do I have playtime on Steam? I do. Dude, I play 6 hours. I must have left it open. Look, acquire first charm, defeat false knight. I'm betting that's like the very beginning. So I guess that's where I played it most. I thought I played it most on Wii U. I bet it's my Wii U version that has 0 game time. Somehow I played almost 7 hours of this. If you ask me, I would deny it. If there was no proof, I would deny it because I would be like, I have no memory of playing that long. Nah, I didn't like it that much. But as I just said, as you can tell, proof, numbers, 7 hours. I've tried, okay? I tried. Definitely did tried. Yeah. Controller support. I will not give it a poop emote, even though this is kind of like my meter, and I would put poop in the sense that I don't like it, but it's just like I'm indifferent. I don't hate it. I don't think it's garbage. Just, I don't like it. It's not my thing. Um, is it challenging? Was there a difficulty settings at the beginning? I don't remember. Was there? I think we just launched the game. There was no difficulty setting. It could be challenging, right? I'll put challenging because I think it has the reputation to be challenging, if not hardcore. So I'll put challenging. That makes sense to me. Um, I don't know why, but I just don't like it. That's it. That's my comment. I need to start making more comments more often. Um, and I still don't know what we're gonna do with that 5 magic thing. For right now, I'm leaving it in, but I don't know how I'm gonna handle this in the data bank or whatever. It just it's a fail. It's not a game. I mean, it's not a video game. It's a game. It's a tabletop game. It's not a video game. All right, next we have CLeM, Smurf, Monster Truck. I don't want to play CLeM, so we'll play CLeM next. That's how I roll, okay? No issue. It's just a bad game. Leave me alone with your subscription plan. All right, CLeM. Like I said, point and click. Not necessarily my type of game. Maybe I like it because I don't want to like it and I don't expect to like it. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see how I feel about it. And we'll see if it is actually a point and click or not. And if it's a point and click, can we play with a controller? Some point and click are definitely playable with a controller, but it's kind of uncommon. I mean, it's probably more common nowadays because I think I've seen a few on console. Like, sort of like modern point and click. I mean, Iceberg Interactive presents a psychotic adventure. That promises a lot. Wake up.
Hey you.
Hey, you.
Wake up and bring me beauty.
Bring me beauty? Hmm. Give me a second. I don't know if you can hear the game super well. Might have been a bit low. I'm sure you could hear the games, but might have been a bit low. Okay, so we're controlling this guy, which has some sort of zipper behind its head. So I'd rather not know what he has in his head. Take. Okay, so loyalty. If I had a mouse, playing a point and click with a mouse. No, because I play with a controller, it doesn't want to switch to the mouse. It's like, you're playing with a controller now, bro. Look, I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, it was trying to tell me go to that one because it was flashing. I'm stupid. The butterfly is an insect belonging to the Lepida. Okay. Its most distinctive characteristic is the large variety of shapes and striking colors exhibited on its wings during adulthood. Its life cycle is similar to that of most insects, passing through the phases of egg, larva, crystallisis, and adult. Caterpillar. Yeah, okay, cool. Nice picture, nice drawing. Maybe I could use them in an eye wash to have eyes as pretty as mom's. Okay, so our inventory is like our head. We put stuff in our head, I guess. Bring me beauty, but it's not my writing. Mm-mm. So yeah, it's going to be a point and click, and it's playable with a controller. Take. I don't know what it is, but we took it. So there's a door there. I don't know if we can open it. There's a door here. Mm-mm. So, oh, use. Mm-mm. Writing a note about this, I guess. This must be some sort of puzzle. Inside there's a lot of pointy sticks. They're called nails, bro. Those are nails. So, we have a point and click. It's definitely going to be a puzzle type of game. There was like a door there. There's also a mark on the wall. That there's something to do with that, but so I need to bring beauty to something or someone somewhere. I need beauty. Bring.
Don't come back. Come on until you have maybe bring me something pretty. Don't come back.
Oh, I need the butterfly because butterfly is beauty and we need beauty. So we need to go outside, get the butterfly outside. Is that it? There you go. How do I get the butterfly though? Hey butterfly, how do I catch you? Piece of shit. Well, I guess I just... Bitch. No, what do you mean? I need a hammer to go with it. Fuck. Well, it's gonna be a bunch of puzzle. It's not gonna be an easy game, okay? It's gonna be a bunch of puzzle, and I think that's pretty much it, right? It's okay. We can have more than 3 items. It's good to know. Similar a lot to the games that I really enjoy, which are, you know, hidden object game, which is kind of like that, but instead of having a character that you have to go around with, you're kind of witnessing the scene from first-person view perspective a little bit. So yeah, basically it's more like you have no avatar, so it's more like a godlike perspective, I guess. But yeah, inventory. I think this could be fun though. You know, if you like puzzle game, this has some charm. What was it? I don't know if it's something that with me, but like, I mean, it's not true because the first game I enjoyed like it was the best game I've ever played in my life. So not true, okay? I don't think it's me. I don't think I'm like in a bad mood today. I don't think it's me. I think the second game, Hollow Knight, is just overrated, and I think this one might not be the best game ever. It might kind of be shit, if we're being honest. This is just what it is, you know. I'm just trying to be fair here. I mean, it's not shit, you know. It's like it's not my jam. It's not something that I want. It's not my cup of tea. What am I supposed to use something here? I don't think I can use any of this here. Need like a key for that. Actually, it doesn't look that bad at all. Like if I had, I would say that because I think I've said that earlier with one game at some point, and it's still true. If I had no other game, I think I said that yesterday actually. That's why it sounded like familiar or something. If I had nothing else to play, I would play that, right? It's just that I have other things to play. So it's not bad. It's captivating enough that I kind of want to solve the puzzle and figure things out. It's blocked because we need an item that we don't have right now. Can we run? No, not this button if there is one. I don't think there's a button to run. Alright, I think I'm getting bored big time. So, I don't know where the puzzles are. What I'm supposed to do with what I have right now. I just... Oh, wait. I have an idea. Oh, can I catch it? Probably not, right? Shit. Went back out. Right, so we need to figure out like a hammer so we can nail the window. so we can catch the butterfly. Sounds pretty straightforward. Also, I think I figure out one thing. I have this, right? Yeah.
Well done.
What was that? The key. Now I'm, you see, now I'm having fun. A second ago I was bored to death. I was literally getting bored to death. Where was there my first instinct was to go back inside the house. Where was there like a keyhole? I don't remember. I don't remember at all. Maybe just like the door here? Did we try that door here? Oh yeah, don't come back until you have it. Yeah. We need beauty. I get it. Was it in the first room? Where was it? Alright, you can go back out. Oops, do you want to change your walking speed? I made it fast because we walk a lot and the speed is slow. Are you sure? Oh wait, look at this one. This one looks correct. What did I just pick up? Handle. For a reason I know that is made of brass and mother of pearl, even though I don't know what those things are. So, I don't know why, but I know it's made out of brass and pearl. Okay. A handle made out of brass and pearl. Alright, I'll say like the game is kind of cool, honestly. There's potential in this game. Take. Oh yeah, that was like a part of the thing I said earlier. That I hope that you never open this drawer, because if you do, I'll meet Mom. I'll tell Mom like I did last time, so that she tells you off again. Stop taking my toys. Wait, I didn't take the thing. Did I take the thing or not? No, I did take the thing. Okay. Alright, I'll say that it's not bad, okay? It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. And, you know, I could play this. I could go through the whole thing. I just feel like I have better games to play. Interesting. But at the same time, now it's part of my collection. I can go back to it anytime. If I feel like playing a puzzle game, I might actually come back to this and actually play it. Because it's well made. It's not bad. Don't know where to go right now, though. What am I supposed to do with what I have? Bees. We're supposed to look for beauty. We need to find a way to handle the windows here. Like, we need to use something, but we don't know what. And there was this thing here, right? We're missing like the eye or something. I'm like borderline, almost. I almost want to say I like it. It reminds me a lot of games that I've played that I just didn't want to get into, and I'm probably gonna end up in the same, in the same boat. I'm probably gonna play it today and never touch it again, but it reminds me a bit like of games like Machinarium and all of those games. Like the games had like nice art. This one has like kind of like decent art. Maybe it's the art, maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm not a big fan of those point and click. I would say it's most likely that because I have a lot of point and click games and I don't play that many of them. Like I don't even know if I finished one in my old collection on Steam. I'm not joking. I played a lot of Eden Object games which are like basically the first without a character. Wait a second. Can I save? Sleep? Does sleep mean save or? Okay, that's what it means. Cool. Wake up, forget. Interesting. Yeah, I have to recognize the quality of the game. The game has some qualities. Is it like above average? I don't think so. Like it's well polished and everything. I want to say it's just average. It felt like well polished though. Like it's closer to a 4 than a 3. So I'm not sure if I want to give it a 4 or a 3. In terms of difficulty, CLeM. I don't know. It's kind of casual, but then again, it's a puzzle game, so not everybody will have the skill, so to speak. So I guess it's between challenging and balance. I would say balance. I'm imagining that the puzzle are not necessarily like puzzle, like the art and everything, the presentation. I feel the game was not necessarily a game made for adults. It was kind of like made for everyone. So I'm assuming the puzzles are going to be somewhat easy. So because of that, I'll put it in balance. As always, I could be wrong. It was playable with that. It is definitely a point and click like Monkey Islands and those point and click where you have a character, like you have an avatar. I give it 1 because I didn't expect to like it and it didn't look that great. I still think that it doesn't look that great, although the art is not that awful. It's like everything. It could be your taste. You could be like, oh, I love the art. And I want to say that it has some charm. It's not completely ugly. And my nose is driving me insane right now. Ah, why is it so itchy? Oh my God, I swear it's like somebody's tried to chatouiller. Je sais pas comment on dit chatouiller en anglais. How do you when you do that to people to make them laugh because it's sensible. It's like somebody's doing that to my nose. It's like super itchy. It's crazy. Okay, sorry about that. Like I was saying, CLeM was not expecting much out of it. It doesn't look like it. I wouldn't say it's a 5 out of 5, let's say. It might be a 4, especially for the people who love that kind of game. Like I can see that it has some polish, right? it worked well, it plays well. I almost want to give it a 4. In fact, I'll do that. I'll give it a 4 objectively and a 3 subjectively. I personally was not super into it. Um, and Hollow Knight, I almost want to give it like my true feelings, my true feelings about Hollow Knight. I don't like it. It's really meh. It's meh. I'll try to do that for next stream, or at least in the future before episode 30. I promise you, before episode 30, we will have a chart here explaining with words exactly what the star rating means, so that like when I do the rating, people can visually see what I talk about and be like, oh, he say it's a meh, it's a 2-star rating, you know. It's decent, it means 3-star. It's great, it's 4-star, you know, etc. Anyway, so here we have the rating, controller support. We did the difficulty, so I think we're done here. Oh yeah, do I like the game? I would say mostly indifferent. I don't hate it. I don't think it's poop. In fact, I think it's probably a good game if you are into point and click. I think objectively speaking, it's closer to a 4 than a 3, although I'm not sure it's completely worth a 4. Maybe if you play point and click, you can leave me a comment down below, you know. I need to start saying that every time I have question like that, you know. I need to relate more to the public, because ultimately the idea is that I'm not doing this only for myself, and the plan is not to just make my rating and make it like, you know, what I think about those games. Like, I want the feedback of everyone, not only what they think about the games, but like what should we play next, and all of that. So yeah, I need to get in those habits. So yeah, I'm indifferent. I wouldn't say I hate it, so I'm not gonna give it a poop, but I'm not gonna give it a heart either. It's just meh, close to be meh to me. Anyway, 2 more games. The one I want to play is this one. I'm not sure which one would be the most interesting as a finale, you know. Um, so we have a choice between Smurf or the truck. You see, I'll put it this way. I don't know how the Smurf game is going to go. So let's just do this one right now, because I feel like I can review, showcase whatever this one. I can experience it for myself, because I've never played this. I've played similar, maybe even from the same series, because I know I have some on. I had some on Stadia that I bought again on Steam, but I'm not sure if Monster Truck was the name of the series. Anyway, Monster Truck, guys, let's do this one. Racing game, but not just any racing game. I'm gonna say racing game like Flat Out, like Burnout, like the kind of racing game that it's not just about racing, but also about wrecking. Like, you're gonna wreck your car, you're gonna wreck other people's car. And why is the volume so fucking low?
Hello, I'm here to help you get started and to become a monster truck champion. Enter your details before we begin.
The volume is way too. Oh, I'm so not proud of being a fucking Canadian. Can I say I live in Antarctica? Can I pretend? What's the Antarctica flag? I used to know those fucking flags. When I was a kid, I used to know the goddamn flags, okay? You don't have to believe me. I have no idea what most of them are, though. I don't... I think Antarctica is like closer to like a blue type of thing. What's this? Chew value. It's definitely not Antarctica. Uruguay. Anyway, where's Canada? Where is my goddamn shit? China? Difficulty, medium. Carrier damage type, full damage. Disabled, full damage. Visual only. Full damage. Let's go full damage. Transmission. For now, I think I'm gonna stick with automatic. Create profile. Start a tutorial. Teach you how to perform tricks. Sure.
Select from the menu to buy new parts, tune, and upgrade your truck. Go to management if you want to hire team members. Choose a sponsor or look at your statistics.
How do I...
Events to compete in the first event in your career. Now select training to learn how to drive a monster truck and perform tricks.
I'm pressing back right now. No. Options. Audio. Master. Why is the master at 30? What's wrong with you? Are you stupid? Let's just put it at 100. Can you guys hear the game? I can hear the game a bit better myself. Alright, let's try to take some lessons.
Welcome to our training facility. This is the place where you can learn how to control a monster truck, do tricks, and improve your skills. Now let's start your first lesson.
Can I change my... Yeah. Oh, that's even better. Whoa. Not sure if it's better. But I like it a lot. That could be the best one. I want to see where I'm going. Man, it doesn't drive like I remember the other games. It's been too long, maybe. Maybe I should also try manual and without the ABS.
Repeat or change the lesson.
Sure. Change the lesson.
Remember that as a professional driver, you must practice regularly and learn new tricks. Select a new lesson.
I want to do long jump. That sounds more fun than learning donuts. That was fun. Shit. How much time do we have? What's going on here? Oh God. Okay, let's try to go for it. Let's go. Shit. That's not how you're supposed to land. I don't think there's anything I can do. I was like upside down. Okay, like I have an idea. Let's just exit the training. It's fine, it's fine. We've played racing games before. It's fine, it's just a game. Events.
This is the place where your career as a monster truck driver begins.
Shut up, I don't want to hear you.
Your goal is to win the title of the Monster Truck Champion.
Okay,
To achieve this, you must earn ranking
Shut
points
up.
by getting good results in events.
Okay,
Right now, there's only one event available, but more events will unlock as you progress. Complete events and get to the top of league ranking to qualify for the finals. By winning the finals, you'll be promoted to a higher league. Look at event information to choose the best one for you. Events are divided into stages and consist of various types of competitions. Now, select the
You
first
cannot
event
shut
to
it up.
start.
You cannot shut it up. Options. Options. Where's that tutorial thing? I don't want to hear a tutorial. Like, shut the fuck up. Leave me alone. I don't know where the option is. Maybe in the audio? No. Commentary volume. Yeah, commentary volume. I don't want to hear you. Oh well. It might be just a feature of the game, and I'm just like impatient. The game's trying to present itself, it's trying to help me, you know. Start the event, yes.
Today, Kilgore in the Lone Star State is the capital of the monster truck world. What you're about to see is one of the most exciting races in the country. So let's get ready for large doses of high-octane entertainment.
Right, in a race competition, your goal is to complete the required number of laps and cross the finish line before your opponent. Also, that doesn't look like a big description there, but in these type of games, if you crash, you might not finish the finish line. You might just destroy your car and shit, so it's why it's in the description. The higher place you take, the more ranking points you get. The winner of the event is the one who gets the highest number of ranking points after all stages. Sorry about that. Okay. Start. I'm thinking maybe I should play third-person view and you know, make sure I see my truck. It would be better. Get the fuck away from me, bro. Oh my god, you piece of... Do we have like some sort of nitro? My god, I'm bad at this. One of my wheel is broken, I think. Can I just restart the event? Can I just restart? Man, I got fucked by this other competitor at the beginning. Something happened. I'm gonna try third-person view, maybe.
What you're about to see is one of the most exciting races in the country.
And that was bad. It's like too sensible. I don't know how to explain, but it's bad. I'm just not used to it. Ooh, I'm bad. We're not winning this, guys. We're not winning this. Our goal is to finish right now. I'm starting to feeling it a little bit more now. It's yeah. Ooh, I screwed up this time. It's like you need to know how to drift basically, and I'm not there yet. My God, calm down. Monster truck means monster, whoa, torque, too. And sometimes too much torque. It's hard to handle. Ah! My God. You have a lot of torque, but not a lot of grip. Which makes this hard to handle. It's like all your wheels are spinning, basically. And I mean like spinning, like, you know. Oh boy. Yeah. What a first event.
We're in Foxborough, Massachusetts, and the stadium is bursting at the seams. Today, we're going to watch drivers in a classic J-Hook style race. Brace yourselves for the clash of titans.
Is it like the one-on-one where we both do the same one-on-one races? Right. So we both have a similar parkour, but we need to beat them. We're gonna fail. I'm telling you right now, we're gonna fail. It says it's a drag race. Okay. I fucked up. I lost. I lost. But I get it though. I know what to do now. Can we have like a second? It's already over because I got eliminated. That's it. There's no second chance. Restart. Let's restart real quick.
We're in Foxborough, Massachusetts, and the stadium is bursting at the seams.
Let's see if we can actually do that. No! Oh, somehow the game let me win. I don't think I deserved it. I fucked it up after the... Okay. What are we watching here exactly? And we win. Somehow. Somehow. But yeah, this is Monster Truck racing game. But there's wrecking and there's tricks too. So I guess it could be its own category in a sense. Because it's both tricks and wrecking. But I think I would, instead of like having a billion categories of racing games, I already have a lot of them. Like Mario Kart type of racing, or Gran Turismo, like a bit more serious, realistic, or like more Need for Speed, or Top Gear, like old school. Like there's so many types of like RC Pro Am, kind of like when you have like top down and stuff. Like there's so many type of racing game. I don't want to make it even more complicated, so I would just put that in my classification as like a flat out slash burnout type of game where you do racing and you do wreck other, and in some case you need to do some sort of trick. I think there's a bit of that in Burnout as well, right? I think actually the series literally turned into that. I never really played when it turned into that, but yeah. Let's try the next round. I don't think we're gonna win them all, but we did try, right? Oh, I was like, we're killing it, and we kind of did. Nice. So yeah, if you enjoy that kind of shit, you might enjoy that game. Is there like another one, or? I thought there was a finale, but this is like to make tricks, but I don't know how to make tricks, so we're gonna fail here.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it started.
Need to mod most points. So yeah, this is like a Tony Hawk type of thing. You need to do tricks, spins, and figures and stuff, and wheelies or whatever. And the more impressive, the more creative you are, the more points. If you keep doing the same thing over and over, you're gonna get points, but not as much. Stuff like that, right? I'll try, but I'll fail big time.
Another driver started to run. A somersault there.
Totally on. I swear I wanted to do that. Oops. I tried a button to see like if I could do something.
Didn't quite make it.
Didn't quite make it.
Attempting a backflip.
Trying.
Up on the roof. What a shame.
What a shame.
That didn't go as planned.
That didn't go as planned. I like the fact that the guy is like laughing at you. It's like, what a loser. That didn't go as planned. Right?
That's it. Time's up.
8th place. Of course I'm 8th place. I was not expecting to win this one. Oh, my nose is driving me insane. What the fuck with the fucking pollen today? Ah. That's crazy. Well, I think we've seen pretty much everything there is to see in the game. There's tricks, there's racing, there's drag, all sorts of events, and it's not bad. Maybe not a 5 out of 5, I don't know. Maybe more like a 4, solid 4 though.
wasn't easy, but you finished first event in your career. Try again to get a better result and get access to the new events.
Yeah, because if you fail to rank like first or third or whatever, you're not getting a trophy, so you're not progressing. But yeah, not a bad game. I might play some more of this. I don't know. You know, every now and then I might try to figure out a bit more the controls to the tutorial, maybe. Try to figure out how to do the tricks. I remember I had one on Stadia like that I love. Like it I want to say it looked and felt better than this one, but it most likely an older game somehow. But yeah, those games could be super enjoyable. The other one that I remember having, I had a lot of racing. Like I was racing with Bigfoots, and it was just really fun for some reason. But yeah, I liked it. Quit. Let's quit. Yeah, this game doesn't look that bad. But like I said, like I have one. Let me check real quick. On Stadia, I had one. Monster. Do I have Monster Truck? Monster Energy. Monster Truck. Monster Truck. What the fuck? Monster Truck Destruction. Oh my god, this is like an old game, I think. I think it's like super cheap, but it's kind of fun. I think I beat this shit. It says 1 hours, but this is like back in the days, like in 2013 or 11 or whatever, when I used to play offline on my laptop. And this game, for some reason, was like light, was not heavy on the resources. It was like somewhat well coded. So I couldn't run this on my laptop. It was like legit running. And I remember beating the whole thing. There was like all sorts of event, like you destroy cars, you do the figures, you do racing, all of that shit. It was cool. But that's not the one I was thinking about. If it's not Monster Truck, I'll just write truck. Truck World? Nah, that's not that. I swear, is it on my wish list and I just never bought them? Wait a second. Monster. Okay, truck. No. I'm going crazy right now. Bigfoot. Yes, maybe it's Bigfoot. No, it's not Bigfoot. Man. What it? Okay, I know how to find it. I know how to find it. Okay, give me one more chance. One last try. Collection. Man. Collapse everything. Racing. Where's the racing? Do I have racing here? Micro. Oh, did I put that in the burnout here? Monster Jam. Oh my god, are you serious? It's not truck, it's jam. Steel Titans. Okay, those games, all right? Those games are freaking great. Okay, and sometimes don't buy it right now if you're somewhat interested. Obviously, I don't think you are specifically interested, but if you ever are somehow interested in this game, you know, wait until there's a sale. Sometimes it goes for like less than $5. You can get both games and all the DLC or some shit like that. It goes like crazy hard when it goes on sale, and it's already like not costly that much. But yeah, those games are pretty good. It's probably a copyright on that music. But yeah, I remember having a really good time with those games. I played the first one pretty much from beginning to end. The second game I just barely touched. So I bought both after I lost them on Stadia. So yeah, Monster Jam it's called. You were close when you said Bigfoot. I was like, it must be Bigfoot, but not exactly. Gravedigger, yeah, yeah, yeah. The this one Monster Jam, I think, has the official trucks in it. If I recall correctly, this one has like the official license or some shit where you have a bunch of like Gravedigger or whatever, like a bunch of like they have names. And you can kind of like, collect them and all of that shit. It was cool. Good game. Anyhow, to get back to the rating here, Monster Truck, I give it a 3. It's kind of close. I'll give it a 4, right? It was well made. It felt good and everything. I just don't think it's a 5-star game. I don't know. I don't know. Just the feel. Like it didn't feel that great. The little voice in the menu that was trying and tell me like, it sounds like AI garbage. I don't know. There was something about the menu. There was a bunch of little things here and there that make it not like a top tier 5 out of 5 racing games. Because there's games that I have no experience in, and I'm like, okay, like if it's a point and click, I'm gonna be like, it's a point and click. I don't know. But if it's a racing game, I played a lot of racing games. Like in my 43 years of existence, I don't know how many racing games, but it's probably close to the hundreds if it's not over 100. Easy. And I say hundreds, not 100, right? I know I played more than 100 games, that's for sure, racing games, but like I played a lot of them. That's what I'm saying. Like I have experience with those games. I know what they're supposed to look and feel like, and what they can do with the menus and all of that shit. And I can tell you, this is good. It's about average, but it's kind of lame at the same time. There's kind of laziness in the UI and the menu and stuff. I don't know. It was not top tier, but it was good. It was good. And in this case, I will give it a 4 once again. If it was that great, I would give it a 5 personally, because my personal rating has no impact on the objective rating, right? It's just personally, I feel that way. Would I give it a heart? Actually, yes. I wouldn't give it a heart to the other 2 games here. I'm much indifferent to them. I don't think I'm gonna touch them again. Especially Hollow Knight. It's the 3rd time I try to play Hollow Knight. I don't know when I'm gonna try it for a 4th time. But yeah, Monster Truck, I like it. I had fun, and I might play some more some Smurf racing. No issues. Some more Smurfs racing, and while I'm at it, I might play some more Monster Truck racing, because I like racing games. And it's easy to play a racing games. You sit down, you play for a half an hour, and that's it. There's no engaging. It's not like an RPG or some other games where there's a bunch of story and you're like, do I want to come back to that? Or it's just a racing game. It's just racing. Speaking of, that reminds me, yesterday after the stream, pretty late at night, I was watching, I don't know what I was watching. I think I was watching the news or whatever shit on YouTube. I don't think I was watching a stream. And I went back and played Rumble Club, the little Fall Guy battle royale type of thing where you're punching other people. And I can vouch that not only it's actually really fun, and all the modes seems to be like it's always the same game. You're always punching the other ones. There's a bunch of items, and the tiles falls one after the other until there's a very small arena left. So it's always the same game. It's always the same rules, always the same. It's just that the arena are very varied and stuff like that. And all that to say that I had a good time. I had a good time. I remember saying on stream, I'm not sure I'm going to play more of that on my own ever. I did. I actually did. And I was like, this is kind of like Magic the Gathering or other games like that where it's easy to just jump in. You do a few rounds, each 5 minutes a game, 10 minutes a game sometimes, and that's it. And you play with other people around the world, and it's just like quick queue, quick play. It's fun. It's fun sometimes to just play with other people online, some kind of competitive thing, and have no like real, like, you know, no investment. You're not invested in this, like, oh man, it's my career, like, you're like it's like a game with like hundreds of hours that I've accumulated on because there's a story and there's like progression, or there's no progression, there's none. All you do is like go back to another round where you're all punching each other in the face, and that's it. And if you want, you can spend money to buy cosmetic, and that's all. And I had a good time with this game. All right, enough renting and blah blah thing about other stuff. Let's get back on track with the last game here. The Smurf game. I don't know what this is. I'm expecting maybe a Mario, maybe a Zelda. I don't know. We'll see. What can it be? We're queuing apparently. They try to tell us like, oh, you're queuing, you're not launching. I don't mind waiting a little bit. And in a world where we were not like being completely fucked like we are right now, I might subscribe to that service. But right now we can barely eat food. Can barely eat food, bro. You think I'm gonna subscribe $12, $13, $15 a month? Cloud game? No. Alright, new game. Sure. Simply Smurfy. A classic experience for all Smurf determined to make it to the end. For all the little Smurf who wants to take it easy. Is it me? Or the drawing looks like the character is literally retarded? Like, he looks stupid. Like, really fucking stupid. Like, that's like, are you retarded? You want to play the easy mode? Do you feel brave? You want to play the real, for real thorn in your Smurf. A real thorn in your Smurf. Alright, I'll go simply Smurfy. Looks fine. Looks fine. I just want to know what it is. What is it? Is it a platformer?
Let me smurf you the story of the Vileaf. A dreadful adventure, one that's beyond belief. I smurfed this little poem to tell you the tale, with pictures I smurfed for added detail. Safe in their village, the place where they dwell, you'll find all the Smurfs who I'm sure you know well. There is Papa Smurf, our beloved leader, and the lovely Smurfette. You'll find no one sweeter.
Yeah, everybody wants Smurfette.
But a few. It would take hours to name all the Smurfs coloured blue.
Yeah.
But far from the village, where none dare to roam, lies a ramshackle hovel that the neighbour calls home. For he is a sorcerer, draped in black head to toe. He lives there alone with his cats, don't you know? Dressed in gaudy red boots, they look nasty and vile. According to Taylor, he has no sense of style. I speak of Gargamel, but that is no surprise. I'd smurf him on the nose if it weren't for my size.
Smells bad, not pretty.
He has an obsession. His one and only thought. He wants to smurf the Smurfs for a stone of some sort. This time, he has smurfed from a book of despair. A long-lost formula to help him grow pears? No, not pears.
Not that kind of
Wait a
pears.
minute. That makes a mythical plant grow poisonous and dangerous. Yes, that's it. And so he has smurfed using an ancient text, this most dangerous plant. And here's what happened next. Papa Smurf is distressed. Something has gone awry. Smurfs have gone missing, and we must find out why.
Man, sometimes I feel like I should try to watch the Smurf again with, you know, with my adult eyes, and then just like realize what was I watching when I was a kid. Because I don't remember the Smurf that much.
Oh, there you are, Hefty.
But I remember watching them.
Handy asked me to come see you. He put this weird machine on my back. He
Sorry.
called it a Smurfizer.
Yes, it's his Smurftastic new invention. It will allow you to heal all the contaminated plants that have smurfed the village. And maybe smurf some of the Smurfs who have disappeared.
I hope so. But Handy told me that his machine needs a tank.
Well, that's why you're here. Without it, you won't be able to use the Smurfizer correctly. Its tank is a flower that I've been studying. You can smurf it a little further down this path. It seems to have developed an immunity to the infection.
Do you think it could solve our problem?
Let's hope so. By the way, speaking of the Smurfizer, you have the honor of being the first to smurf this new invention. But I want to make sure you're still as strong with that equipment on your back.
I'm the strongest Smurf, Papa Smurf, with or without the Smurfizer. But I can practice with it, if you smurf that it's necessary.
Did you
I
Smurf?
heard that, Hefty. You can never be too careful. I smurfed a little course for you. Let's begin your training. Make your way over to Farmer. He's smurfing by the river. Let's make sure the Smurfizer doesn't make it too difficult to move around before we smurf on.
Before we Smurf on. So when I saw that, I was like, is this gonna be like Luigi's Mansion or some shit? But I feel like this is gonna be like a Mario type of game.
Holy Smurf! There you are, Hefty! Papa Smurf told me to give you a test to make sure you can smurf your mission.
I know, Farmer. What do I have to do?
Smurf your head up and look over there, on top of that cliff. Someone should be smurfing at ya.
Up there, it's Smurfette.
Smurfette.
So Smurf.
She's so smurfy. Y'all so fucking lame, guys. Y'all want, like, you're a bunch of or how do you call that? A bunch of Sims. They all want the Smurfette because there's only one Smurfette. Also, like the other day, I remember when I played a racing game of the Smurf, I was like, why is there more female Smurfs? Because I don't know if I'm crazy, but I feel like there was literally an episode of the Smurf where that was one of the plot where you had Smurfette and there was another girl Smurf, and they were like, who is that other Smurf? Like, you know, there's only one Smurfette, like, who's that other female Smurf? What is this, like, save point?
All right, time for some jumping.
Time for some jumping, he says. Can't jump anymore. What? Who told you that? He asked me to take you... What? Smurf? Jump higher. Hold A to jump higher. Yeah, no matter how high, I'm not high enough to... There's something wrong with those plants there. But we need like the tank or whatever it is to be able to use our thing to be able to clean the plants. So let's go this way.
Ah, there's more of that contaminated grass. I can't wait to heal it.
So yeah, I'm not sure yet if it's going to be like a Mario or a Zelda, but I would say it's most likely going to be like a Mario. It looks and feel like a Mario right now. I'm guessing this is like a checkpoint. If it's not save point, it's checkpoint for sure. How's it going? Are you really to go? Smurf asked me to fix every bridge that has been smurfed. Also, like they talk way too fast. I hate that shit. You think that maybe like I'm old and retarded, and maybe that's why I'm reading slowly. But you think that a kid would have the time to read all of that shit? Give people time to read. For fuck's sake.
I can smurf that with my hands behind my back.
Yippee, we got 2 of those gifts.
Hey there, Hefty. What are you smurfing?
And yeah, because of all the gifts, collectibles, I'm gonna assume it's a Mario game.
Papa Smurf told
More
us
than a
that he
Zelda.
set you a little challenge.
That's what I mean.
Oh, I heard that you have to test out Handy's new invention.
Yes, the Smurfizer. I'm learning how to use it. I'm smurfing as hard as I can to get the hang of it.
Well, you better keep practicing because you have to jump over that river ahead.
Whoa, careful you don't smurf into the water.
Don't worry, I know how to swim.
I'm sure that you do, Hefty. But if you smurf into the water, the weight of the Smurfizer might make you smurf to the bottom.
Oh, well, that'll be the end of your smurf.
I'll be careful then.
So, we cannot touch the water.
And
I mean, it's kind of pleasant, but I'm not sure how much,
doesn't appear to be sick.
you know, how good it's going to get. I'll try to play a little bit more to see, like, you know, try to give like a judgment of, is it like a 4 or 5 or whatever? Because I would say at very least it's a 3, right? It looks good, it plays well. I don't see like that many bugs or anything like that. Like, it looks like it's going to be a good game. But like, how good though? Like just above average, or like an actual masterpiece like Eden Gem that you should all try and play? I don't know. But I know what the winner of of today's is. Of the 5 games, I can tell you already what it is. And if you've watched the whole show, I think you know. I think you've seen my reaction of all 5 games already, and you know exactly which game's gonna win. But I'm not gonna say it yet. Alright, can I jump on this and jump up there? No. I'll give you a hint, it's not this one.
Okay, I can see the flower in the
Although it's
distance.
not bad.
I have to keep going.
I'm not sure if this one is better than CLeM or worse. I'm joking. No, seriously, this is a good game. Like, you know, for kids, like, I think they would like it. Looks like it's well made.
Great.
So, right now, without playing more, I would say it's most likely a
No better way to smurf and
4 out of 5, if it's not a 5 out of 5. Oops. You know, it's a little bit above average. It's a good game. It's really good.
I've got the flower. Mission accomplished. I'm the greatest, even with the Smurfizer on my back. Okay, time
It's-
to smurf back to the village.
So far, it's way better than Lookalele, I think it's called. Oh man, I just hated that game so much when I tried. Like, I've been told, you could say for years and years that ukulele, it's gonna be great. And then when it came out, some people were like, oh, it's actually great. And when I played it, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you all? That game is awful. It's bad. But yeah, this is a nice little platformer, and there's gonna be like a bunch of adventure. I'm starting to wonder if it's like a mix between Mario and Zelda, which would be something like Banjo-Kazooie, I guess. Although it's still Mario at this point. You can still classify it as a Mario. It's just that it has this unique twist about like you having this thing on your back to clean the plants and stuff.
Oh, hello. That
Andy,
Smurfizer sure
here's the
looks
magic
pretty.
flower that Papa Smurf asked me to smurf you.
Thanks, Hefty. I can finally put the finishing touches to my Smurfizer.
The
Are you sure it'll
Smurfizer.
work, Andy?
Oh yes, Papa Smurf. You're in for a big surprise. It'll be goodbye contamination. You'll be able to reach all of the areas in the village that you couldn't before.
I hope you mean the good
Nice.
kind of surprise, Andy. Remember what happened when you built those robots?
Hefty has a point, Andy. You sometimes smurf inventions that you can't keep under control.
Oh, don't be so pessimistic. The Smurfizer is my most accomplished invention. And the most effective. I swear on my Smurf.
I can't wait to see it in action, Handy. We need to smurf this contamination once and for all.
Smurf me a few minutes so I can add the tank to the Smurfizer. There you have it. You're up, Hefty.
Go heal the contaminated grass around the village and come back here when you're done.
Sure.
Okay, I'll test the Smurfizer on that contaminated grass. Oh no, there's no more healing spray. I used too much and smurfed the tank empty. I have to wait a little for it to recharge.
Oh, I see. There's like a meter. It doesn't do shit on this. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it feels a bit like Mario Sunshine in a way, I guess. Yeah, I guess Mario Sunshine would be the closest thing that looks and feel like that.
Me, I don't like saying hello.
Now, do I want to play that shit? I'm not sure. But I would play that before I would play ukulele if I felt like playing a Mario type of game. I can tell you this. Mysterious box. I don't know what to do with it. I'm guessing this is like an indicator that there's something to do here. There's gotta be something like when you have some sort of like upgrade or power up, you can like do something here that you cannot do right now. But yeah, I'm kind of like, I want to stop playing to do the evaluation, right? And close on the show and be like, move on with my life.
How's it smurfing?
But right now I'm like, is it a Zelda? Or is it a Mario? I'm not 100% sure. It feels a lot like a mix. Wait, upgrades. Hmm. Hmm. Could be a bit more like a Zelda if you ask me. And it seems like there is 4 area to heal. So it might not be the biggest game of all time. Might be pretty small, so to speak. But it looks very charming, very fun. I just have the hard time right now putting my finger on what is it. Should I put it in Mario? Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it in Mario. It feels like Mario Sunshine. I don't know if it's gonna have like level base like a Mario where you go inside a level and stuff, or it's just gonna be like if you're on, you know, El Delfino, whatever it's called, that place where you the whole place is kind of a mess and you need to clean up with your Mario little thing that cleans. Seems a lot like Mario, inspired a lot by Mario Sunshine. I don't know. And you collect stuff. It's platforming. Yeah, I would say it's more like Mario than Zelda. But I could be wrong, and it could be a Zelda. No. We'll find out if I play more. I have the rest of the month, I guess, to play. It's like Dead Stranding. I really wanted to play Dead Stranding, but I fell off at this point. There's no way I'm gonna come back and finish Dead Stranding. I would have to start over from the beginning, I feel.
I'm done, Papa Smurf. All of the contaminated plants have been smurfed. The Smurfizer was very effective. And it's easy to smurf, too.
My invention is working perfectly. I told you so.
Yeah.
By the way, the Smurfizer still has much to show you. When you're exploring outside the village, keep your eyes open. If you bring me materials, I'll be able to upgrade the Smurfizer.
Okay, now I'm gonna put it in Zelda just because
I'll keep my eyes peeled.
it doesn't feel like you go into levels and stuff. It feels like it's an open world.
Are missing from the village. They were last seen heading to the dam.
I hope they haven't disappeared like the others.
You need to take a closer smurf, Hefty. But be careful. The area surrounding the dam is contaminated.
Use the Smurfizer to smurf your way there. This is a chance to test my invention in the field.
You can count on me. I'll find the missing Smurfs. And those contaminated plants had better watch out.
Hello there.
Hey there. Shall we smurf?
Yeah, it feels a lot like a Zelda, actually. Because, like, there's a bunch of stuff to collect, right? But I'm kind of free to go and do whatever the fuck I want and then spend my time here talking with the villager. I don't know.
The big day has arrived. I can finally smurf out the Smurfizer.
The dam, 3% yield. Okay, so like the entrance has multiple zones. It's only 45% yield. Okay, so it's not only like 4 zones and that's it. There's more. Okay, cool. The structure makes me want to put it into a Zelda. Like my initial thought was like this is like a Mario, and it look and feel a lot like it.
They look like they've been contaminated too. A blast from the Smurfizer should do the trick. You look like you should be called Vile Balls. Hello there, Vile Balls.
So now we have combat. Yeah, I would say definitely not a Mario. Mario has combat, but not like that. Mario is not about combat. Zelda is. So, yeah. Ooh. There's a bunch of secrets. This is a Zelda game, guys. And it seems like it could be kind of cool, actually.
Well, Smurf me down. Those must be the materials that Handy was talking about. If I collect enough of them, he'll be able to enhance the Smurfizer.
I would say this game is good. This game is good. It's fun. I'm sure kids would have a blast with this. There's plenty to like explore and do, and yeah, it's cool. I like it.
Yeah! Yeah!
And although like modern platformer that are kind of like Mario 64 are a bit more free nowadays, I think I'm gonna stand by my judgment of calling this a Zelda-like. Because I feel like this is more than just a Mario. You're doing more than just collecting stuff and jumping around and... Right? Like you're going on an adventure, you're doing shit, you're collecting things and improving your character and equipment and stuff. So yeah, Zelda. A weird type of Zelda.
I'm on my way.
It's cute.
I'll Smurf your little bridge problem. Okay, the Smurfizer can heal the contamination, but maybe it has...
I'll actually add it to my wish list. I'm glad I kept playing because after 5 minutes, I was like, I might never play this again. And right now, I'm like, I'm gonna add it to my wish list. Oh, that was cool.
Thanks, Hefty. That was some magic trick.
Oh, it wasn't magic. That was Handy's latest invention. I can use it to Smurf the contamination.
Looks like you can also use it to clear a path.
Yeah, pretty Smurfy, huh? Anything's possible with the Smurfizer.
The Smurfizer.
I'll go see if there are any more Smurfs to save at the dam.
Saving, nice. Okay. It said saving. I saw saving. That's all I need to hear. I'm done here. Job done. We did play 5 games today. We did the benchmark. We did benchmark them, and the results are as follow. No issues. All right. Smurf. I was not expecting much out of it. Let me just say I like it. I was not expecting much of it. You see, only 2, because I was kind of scared it was gonna be like kind of like, you know, sometimes when they make games with franchise like that, oh, it's a Smurf or whatever, you know, like think about any intellectual property you can think of. And they make a game like a Mario or racing or whatever. It's going to be a Mario Kart clone. It's going to be a Mario ripoff. It's going to be like, it's always like a clone. And most of them, unfortunately, I say most of them, a lot of them. I think nowadays it might be less true. But most of them, like a lot of them are kind of cheap. Like, it's just a money grab. It's just like we release a game with a name that you know, but the game is not really that good. It's just merchandise to go with the show. We're sending you the show, the nostalgia or the idea of the show, and you're like, ooh, I want some merchandise. But truly, it's not a great platformer or whatever the type of game you're getting. In this case, I want to say it's good. Like, it's legit good. It was really, really fun. I think I want to give it a 5, if I'm being honest. For real. Like, because also, like, it's not just a game, like, you know, that anybody can play. It's most likely a game designed for children, right? It's most likely meant to be appealing to kids. It's the Smurf. It's all cute and, you know, shiny and shit, and it's a nice game. It felt good, and it's important for those games to feel good. Like, you don't want those games to be cheap and crappy and like thinking that, you know, we adults have the good shit, the good games, but like kids can be satisfied with mediocrity. No, they deserve good shit, and this was polished, was well played, well made, and it it played well. It's just good game, really good game, to the point where not only I'm giving it a 5 objectively, but personally, I never thought I would give it to that game when I first thought you know, to get into it. And see here, I had platformer, Mario. I'll go with Metroid. Yep, Metroidvania, which is basically just a maze. It's basically what it is. It's an area that you're gonna backtrack and try to figure out how to open a new path. There's a hidden passage there. How can I open this door to get in there to go see what's in there? It's always those type of games. So it's just I might change a Metroidvania in the long run for a simple word like maze. It's a maze type of game, because truly that's the best description. That's the true description of what a Metroidvania is. It's a maze. Problem solved. Zelda, but not Zelda OOT, meaning Zelda 3D. I don't know why I still make a distinction in between the two. I think at some point, like, I'm trying to simplify the game genre. I'll try to simplify the game. Like, why having doubles like that? Just because they have different perspective? Are those games really that different? I mean, I know in my heart, I feel like they are a bit different. And I know for a lot of players, especially people my age, they don't see the 3D Zelda the same as the 2D Zelda. They're like two different type of game, even though they're both structured essentially the same. It's just, you could say the camera, the technology was not exactly there for the old 2D games, but it's the same. It's the same game essentially. So why having two? You know, why having two folders when it's not necessary? I should not have that. We played briefly. Also, we didn't put a difficulty here. We'll say balance. It's a racing game. It could even be challenging, I guess, because racing games are meant to be somewhat challenging. But I would say balance. I think there was like difficulty settings and all of that, right? And in this one, I think there was difficulty settings too. I would say, oh, mouse chose a weird time to die. I guess we're plugging the mouse. There we go. All right, new mouse. I would say balance, right? It balance to even casual. I don't know if there was a, oh, there was a difficulty setting. So because there was a difficulty setting, I'm gonna put balance. I was about to say I'm tempted to put casual because it was very easy and it's designed for kids. So I'm not expecting it to get that hard. So it's balanced, but it's on the easy side. And if you're not sure, there's even a difficulty settings, so you can adjust it to be a little bit harder if you think that it's like me, if you think it's too casual and cozy. Yeah, it was great. So one last thing to end the show, right, is which one win? And honestly, if you've seen the beginning of the show, you know already. I'm not I tried many times to try into Hollow Knight. I'm just not in it. Hey, give me a second. What happened to my chat here? Okay, cool. I was scared I missed chats. Whew. All right, I'm coming down. I didn't miss anything. All good. So yeah, I tried many times. Hollow Knight, not my thing. I can't get into it. This one, kind of neat art. Maybe not the greatest art, but at the same time, the game was kind of beautiful and well polished, and I could see myself playing and even beating this. I just feel like I have better things to do right now. I might not get into it, but it was not awful. Monster Truck was good, good fun. Um, and the Smurf also, the Smurf almost gets there. But, but, of all 5 games, besides maybe Smurf and to a certain extent Monster Truck, that I had a good time, a good fun. Dusk, I had an amazing time with it. I was like, you know, Craigasm. Like, my God. Dusk was absolutely chef's kiss. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. Exactly what you want, exactly the type of game that I would play. And I'm expecting to play more. I think I have it on Steam, so I don't know if I'll try to play it before the end of the month, real quickly. Try to beat it on Luna. I don't see the point. But yeah, one day I think I'll sit down and play Dusk from beginning to end because fantastic, fantastic game. Definitely wins today. The only well, there's actually no, I'll send you there. Okay. Okay, I was like, there's only one person. It's like Oats and Goats, and Oats and Goats has like 1.3 thousand people watching. I don't think he remembers me. I don't think he never really cared that much. And I'm like sending him like a small tiny raid. Like, I don't know, it feels bad. So I was like, I'm not gonna raid, like, not a big channel like that. Not Oats and Goats. Oats and Goats was doing some kind of cool new Metroid, like a Metroid Dread. I think he's not joining the old Super Metroid right now, which is, refreshing. Anyhow, I see Eats Up is up and he's doing some demos and stuff. So if you like what we do here on the channel, you might enjoy Eat It Up. He's doing the same kind of work, I want to say, in a way. He's covering a lot of games. The guy plays games every day. He's streaming pretty much every day. He's grinding, there's the Twitch thing, and he's doing a good job. He's showing up a lot of games that a lot of people will never see. And if you want to keep up, with what's to play, I would say he's definitely one of the channels you should follow. Quick mention to say, if you're watching the VOD, please take the time to leave a comment. Tell me what I got wrong. Tell me what I should play next and stuff like that. Really, I would really appreciate. There's a Discord. All the links are in the description. If you're watching on Twitch, there's also the little link that you can click on the image for the benchmark, and you can access the document itself. In the future, I'll try to improve it and make it tool so that you can use it yourself. But yeah, let's close here to say thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching, as always. Have an amazing rest of your day. You take care, and hopefully we see each other pretty soon. Maybe tonight. No promises. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Until then, I'm going to leave you in the good hands of Eat It Up. And remember, life is short. Make the most out of it. And be that change that you want to see in our world, because nobody else can be that change. That's probably the reason why you're here, being that change. All right? You take care. I love you. Bye-bye.
This is a neat system. Oh, is that a range? Got him. Thank you for the raid, Huxley.